This is a division computation strategy. It's the area model using non-standard partitioning. Let's see what our question is. It's 152 divided by 8. I might have a length of ribbon, and I want to see how long each piece of ribbon will be if I cut it into 8 parts, perhaps. So this one, first of all, we're going to plan so we can check later on if our answer is reasonable. Okay, so the ribbon is 152 centimetres long, maybe, or metres long, I don't know, 152. I'm cutting it into 8 parts. And I need to know how the size of each part. So the answer is going to be less than 152. Okay, here we go. Our estimation. In order to do our estimation, we need to know our 8 times tables. We need to know what the multiples of 8 are, so we can round 152 into a number that can be divided by 8 for our estimation. So let's do our multiples of 8. 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, 8 fours 32, 8 fives are 40, oopsies, 40, 8 sixes are 48, 8 sevens are 56, 8 eights are 64, 8 nines are 72, 8 tens are 80. Okay, so let's have a look at 152. Which fact here is close that we can use as an extended fact that's close to 152? I've got 16, so I know that 8 times 2 equals 16, so that means 8 times 20 equals 160. So I'm going to use that fact there to help me with my estimation. All right. So I'm going to say 152 rounded up, 160 divided by 8 equals 20. So my answer is going to be around about 20. Now, is the answer odd or even? Don't do that for division, so we don't need to worry about that. Now, for the area model, we remember that this whole rectangle here represents 152. Okay, but because 152 divided by 8 is not a regular number fact, we need to break 152 into friendly parts. Now this is where it can be kind of interesting, because when I look down at my multiples of 8 here, I could choose 32 and another number to make 152, or I could make 72 and another number to make 152. Now trust me, 72 is going to be better, because otherwise I'm going to have to break my rectangle into 3 parts if 32 is one of them, okay, because what's left over there is not going to be divisible by 8 easily anyway, because 120 is not one of my facts over here. Okay, or 12 is not one of my facts. So the reason I'm doing 72 is I've realized it's better to choose the number that is the greatest multiple of 8 that ends with 2. Okay, so I'm going to do 72 as one of my parts. So what's left over from 152 if I take away 72? That's 80. Oh, isn't that good? 80 is 8 tens are 80 over here, or 8 ones are 8, an extended fact. Okay, so I'm breaking it into 2 parts there. Breaking my whole 152, because remember this whole thing is 152. I'm breaking it into 2 parts. So I'm breaking it into 80 and 72. Okay. So I'm just going to represent it this way, 72 and 80. And I'm dividing this whole rectangle into 8 parts. Because I've done the area model for division before, I realise that what I'm doing is breaking it into 8 parts, and I'm finding out what is this one part worth? So you divide it by 8, we're finding out what one of those parts is. Okay. Because all the lines, there's too many lines, we won't worry about the lines. So I'm going to do 80 divided by 8, and that's 10. And then I'm going to do 72 divided by 8, and that equals 9. So 10 plus 9 equals 19. So I think that my answer that goes in there is going to be 19. I'm thinking that 8 times 19 is 152, or 152 divided by 8 is 19. Okay, let's see if our answer is reasonable. Okay, so is 19 less than 152? Does seem right to me. Estimation, is it around about 20? Yes. Okay, not worrying about our odd and even. I'm just going to write my answer here. 19, I'm going to double underline it, and I feel like I'm ready to move on to the next question.